Okay, so I don't want to do it just yet. I'm gonna test out the water real quick, but we only have one model. This current model is the only model you're gonna see besides the next one. But hello everybody, welcome to my debut, and hello, welcome. I am Yuffie. I am the Crown Nexus, many different forms, currently in my base form. And we gotta like set things up. We gotta set the mood up. This model has been in the process for about a year now, and I want to discuss some things here, because this is probably not gonna. We gotta set a standard when it comes to our limited debuts, right? Like we are always. Hello Naga. Hello. Hello Father. By the way, we are we're gonna show the model. All my models are disabled. It's only this form, and then the soon to be shown dragon form. But real quick, I just wanted to say I want to thank all of you for coming by. Really great. We don't know what we're gonna do today. Maybe I'll just buy a game off of Steam and just play it, you know? Or we could just fucking draw, you know? The thing is, everything is great, you know? Now then, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna view the new dragon? I just gotta press a button, and then you get to see it in all its glory. And by the way, I just tested it out, and all of it is in working order. Moves very great. It's fucking amazing work by Ko, and amazing work by Naga. I'm gonna be honest. I'm seating because it's hot. Oh no. But how ready are we right now? Do we just want to go on ahead for it, or do we want to do a little bit of a? Well, of course we're not gonna be able to do a bit of a drum solo, but you know, do we? Like I want to smooth this in. Ready? I'm ready. Drum roll. Everybody just fucking spam drum roll while we're at it. We got a dragon. I don't know how to do drum roll. I'm gonna be honest with you, my tongue doesn't flick that fucking fast. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. All right, everybody, get ready, cause it's finally here. After the longest amount of time, here is. I pressed the button. I don't know if it. Dragon Yuffie! Let's fucking go! Look at this! My nose. Like, my face in this fucking thing is fucking amazing. Like, oh my god, I was so excited to start it up. Hold on, I gotta show you guys the prospects here. Look at me. Fuck it. By the way, in lore, I'm like 6 foot, I think, if I'm correct. Hold on, we got a little thing. Hi, Koga, how are you doing? We finally got the new form. We are finally bringing out Dragon Yuffie. We have many different toggles. Our movement is fucking great. Ko, being the magical fucking wizard that they are with the system, has actually made it like small edits here and there just to kind of get some like things going on, right? Like, cause one of the poses, the original pose for Dragon Yuffie, is actually a toggle now. It's a battle toggle. We are gonna go through the toggles real quick, because I was given the new one. This is gonna be the neutral one, so whenever you see me turn into this guy, hello Angel Fox, pee-pee guy. Yes, it's the penis man. It's the man with the penis. I am gonna say right now, like, this isn't like the original pose that he was in. There are some minor edits that have been made. And so are we dragging Yuffie? Or we dragging the? Oh, that's actually gonna be another thing too. We gotta name the redeem because this is gonna be a new redeem as well. And we gotta pick the correct redeem for this one because I feel like I don't know, maybe should we have, like, I have a pretty good name for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I got the perfect name for it, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it too. Dragon D's Nuts redeem. Yeah, no, never mind. You guys know. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're literally one fucking brain cell. Yeah, we're literally one brain cell. That's fucking funny. Oh my god, dude, look at this. We're one collective brain cell. You know, exactly. This is why you guys are the euphemites and I'm the youth. All right, let's go through the toggles, right? Like this little guy has so much to show. Like it's pretty good, not gonna lie. For you. No. Drag Queen Yuffie. That's actually a funny one. Also, Yuffie, do you remember that drawing? I have a sketch. Oh, yeah, I heard. Dragon Yuffie. It is. Yuffie, you owe me 3 brain cells. I owe you 0. So our first toggle that we're gonna be experimenting with today is the angry toggle. And what the angry toggle does is it changes the way that my mouth works. So right now, currently, I'm just like, you're not even inviting less. What do you mean? He's pulling his cock out. At least invite me. What do you mean? Let me do that. Let me do it solo. Let me do it solo. I'm the streamer here, and then I'll bring you guys in. You know, it's a due process. We got like legitimately most of the people who are in my design chat are here. Goddamn. Dragon D's Nuts. Hi, mates. We're debuting today. And all right, before we continue, because I'm straying off of it, we got to fuck with these toggles real quick. So hi Vex, hi everybody. Okay, so first things first, we have a angry toggle here. So like it changes my mouth form. So right here is smile. And then if I press the angry, I go this. It changes my mouth shape, which is great too, because if I get pissed, I could just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking serious? Like, look at this. It's magnificent. The facial tracking on this one is great too. Like it really does hit pretty well. Not the drooling. No one. It's not the drooling. Hold on. Let me. I think you sent it to my DMs. I'm gonna check on that real quick. Ow! Everybody's like throwing shit at me. Whoa! Can't show that on stream. God damn, dude. Fuck. Lord have mercy. The cheese is bigger than me. The cheese is literally bigger than me. Everybody's throwing cheese at me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, you fuck! It's not working anymore. The cheese isn't working anymore. I can't. I literally can't. We can't show chat. It's really lewd. Super lewd. I'll show you in DMs, but it's super fucking lewd. All right, real quick. Okay, now I'm not gonna. No. I'm gonna say it out loud. Bondage is okay. I don't have a problem with bondage. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, like I say it's pretty tasteful for what it is. You did a fucking great job. Holy shit. But holy shit, that surprised me. Oh my god. Yeah. I gotta show it to you guys too. I'll get to it when I get the chance to. Back to the redeems. All right, so we got number 2. Oh, we got the fire eyes too. Look at that, and they're animated too. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that. That's fucking great, dude. Holy shit. Ooh, the flames of ambition, and with the angry face too. It's so great. And then if I'm correct,
just put the thing in the server.
Oh, this is my dead face. This is my dead face. Just put the thing in the. Some of you might not even be able to see it because the server does require me to give people 18 plus. It's an 18 plus sketch. It's an 18 plus sketch. Husky Yuffie. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. there is no light within these eyes. And then we got like, oh, this is what I was talking about. So this is the pose that he originally came in. You can remove the light from your eyes in editor too. Oh, that's interesting. So this is the original pose with the hands out, you know, getting ready for an attack. And then I have this to relax myself, you know. This is the more relaxed pose. This is the more the one that you're probably gonna see the most. This is definitely the one that, like, you know, doesn't like it seems more stressless than the other ones. Yeah, see, like it's just the arms, honestly, but it's like it still makes such a big difference. Look at that. It's really good. It's really good. It's a really good design job. I think if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure this is gonna remove my helmet. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I can remove it. Look at that. Look at that. It's so good. Yo. Oh yeah, those are all the toggles there. The drawing is just a sketch. It's not that great. It's pretty good for the sketch that's been coming out like that. Like it's pretty good. Let me see if I could send it to the appropriate people within 2.5 instead of 3 funnel. Oh, okay. So this is the VBridger support. It might, if I do the VBridger support, I'm gonna have to like go to the BRB screen just to put it in. Let me see. All right, let me send this to the appropriate people because I can't just send it to everybody. So we have yeah, let's give it to you real quick. And then Vex would be interested. I think Curry would be interested in it too. You're not using the VBridge right now? I'm using the old one. I'm using the one that you sent previously as the current tracking right now. I don't even know, like, the funny thing is I don't even know what it does. I'm kind of just using it because you told me to use it. I'm not even gonna lie. I heard you her Vex. Why was I mentioned? I sent you something in DMs. It's fan art. Did you load the file? Everything seems loaded right now. Hold on. If I just, oh no, you're right. I can just do this like right now. It'll just make it easier. I'm gonna go to downloads. There we go. So like, I gotta, oh, you know what? I'll just have you guys explain it. I got the easiest solution for this. Okay. Okay, guys. Now you're allowed. Now you guys are allowed to appear. Gotta give it some time. There we go. Why are you getting mad at me? What did I do?
Did you even dust it before you went to golf?
Yes, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything is right. Literally the current loadout that you sent me right now, I just loaded it in. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't know what it does.
I noticed that your mouth is like funneling more, so I'm wondering if I should reduce it more.
No. I think it's doing fine. I'm like eating food right now. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at the tracking as I'm eating. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like it. But this is my rigger parent right here.
Hi.
Hello. And also Naga is the father, the person who drew it up. They are the ones who rigged it up. Great, amazing people. Recommend following them. If you guys hold on, let me shout out Naga, and if do you want is it still bad end 404?
I mean, you can do that, but I also did set up a YouTube with a single thing on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because what was it? I don't. Twitter scares me. The bird app scares me.
Ah, understandable.
So
Yeah, I don't like Twitter either. After some situations just aspired, I wouldn't recommend anybody going on.
The bird app
Twitter.
scares me. It's just what was it? It's just code say iki. Stat. I'll just put it there.
This is Naga.
Announcement, everybody. Star-Lord farted.
This is my father.
And if you go there, then you can watch a single video with dog and cat Yuppie and the Minecraft comic thing that I didn't put anywhere else.
Oh god, I'm gonna say.
Hey!
I gotta like spill it out real quick. There it is. Alright, and then I can do this. And then this is the shout out. There we go.
I do have to watch. I was the only one that came in here.
Yeah, you were the only one. What everybody else is just like, oh, why didn't you invite me? Why didn't you invite me? And now look, they got a chance to be invited, and the first thing they do is just step back. Okay, I see how it is.
Okay, fine.
Excuse me?
There you are.
Excuse
Don't
me.
go
No,
on.
I was trying to give Ko a chance to explain, like, what happened.
I thought you were all going to file in, and it'd be funny.
Oh.
Everybody.
I thought you were
everyone-
helping Yuffie with his model.
No.
No, I thought it'd be silly.
Thank
and stuff,
you, Ruth.
but, I mean, I guess that works too.
So finally, we got the new model in. We're gonna be dragging Yuffie for today, but I will also be adding this to the arsenal of other models that I have under dragging D's.
Nuts.
Fucking exactly. We gotta
You already
bring-
have a goblin. These.
Yeah, but like each and every one of them would be great just to have like a D's nuts joke for each of them.
Oh my god.
But
But of course.
Oh, it's hard to do for a cat. Okay, I was just thinking of memes.
You can say pussy, that's all.
The pussy reading, yes indeed. I am currently okay. So
yeah, but
Vex
Cat
will be
Yuffie
coming in
is
later.
one of your very few male characters. How about Yuffie is one of the few ones who actually.
Wait. You said that one of the few. Well, actually, this is a second male character.
He is?
You.
Yes, Dragon's a dude.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird how that works.
He's also supposed to be a femboy.
I guess
Actually,
it's the cheese bomb
Naga
Yeah.
gave
I
him a
checked.
name.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, I think it was like something Salvador.
Something solid. Remember the name of
I
your characters,
have to
please.
go back. I have to go back to like when we were talking
Something
about it.
solid,
It has been. It has been a while. It has been a while before.
You
all
know,
this
I didn't
happened.
know. I gave him chess physics. My bad.
No, that's fine.
Oh my
That's fine. The chess physics are so minor. It kind of just looks like my shirt just going in the breeze, you know. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, no, it just looks like clothing physics, you know. Dragon is dude. Yeah, Dragon is a dude. We were discussing it when we were like doing the art for it and whatnot.
You told
But
nobody.
Jonas cuts it to the.
And you told nobody.
He told
What do you mean? I told everybody. Everybody who's been on my chat knows that Dragon is a dude.
I actually didn't think about
僕も知らなかったけど、I rigged it. 僕も知らなかったけど。
It's just. Oh my god, no, yeah, but no, it came out pretty well. I like it.
You never told them.
You never told that Dragon was a dude. I've told everybody who's walked in chat at least once that the Dragon uses.
I've walked in chat multiple times.
Nicknamed him. I have nicknamed him Mama's Boy.
That
I
means
never
nothing on
heard
this
that
channel.
in my life.
What do you mean? I've even told you guys the lore.
I don't remember that.
I don't think I
Let me
remember the
check the
lore
font.
either.
I remember Santa Claus.
I
I don't remember the lore.
Chat. You guys were literally here when I was discussing the lore.
Like I remember,
Wow.
like
this.
what was it? 2 characters lore, and that's Magical Girl Yuffie and Cat Yuffie.
I know Onis, that's it.
Huge manly peck boobies, exactly.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know
Not a
either.
crack.
本当に知らなかったよ。
本当に知らなかった。なんか
I
I
only know slime, yeah, because slime is like the simplest. He's just a merchant who died, got turned into a slime.
Oh, he was a merchant.
I
I,
know,
thought he was a
sorry.
scientist.
He's a merchant.
My bad.
You know, black arms dealer, basically.
you rigged that one too.
I read that one too.
The coat,
That's the first
the
one.
overcoat, the overcoat is from the coat that he used to wear, where you'd see all the, the stuff. You know how, like, mysterious stranger comes up to you and they're like, "Oh, look at my wares."
I thought that
Opens
was
the coat.
like a stained lab coat or something.
A black lab coat, yeah. Okay, fine. I guess it's a little time to go through lore a bit. Okay.
Oh, Dragon Yuffie lore.
Oh,
So
Everybody sit down around the fire.
in the land where Dragon Yuffie comes from, humans absolutely fear dragons. No matter if they're good guys, bad guys, it's just known that they will, no matter what, fear dragons. So, some dragons, some humans end up worshipping certain dragons. Dragon Yuffie is not one of them. Dragon Yuffie is just kind of like a very hard recluse who was found by an elder ice dragon. And one of the things that I've said that was funny, that I found funny about the lore, is he's not a fire-breathing dragon. He spews lava. And because he spews lava, the inside of his mouth is absolutely just the hottest thing that you can do. So whenever he eats food, all he could taste is charcoal. Hi, Data.
I don't know.
So, what happened basically? What happened during that time is hi Vex. Okay.
Very drafting lore.
So, what happened during the time? Well, their interactions are mostly just she comes in, she prepares some food, and he kind of just like eats it because as an ice dragon with almost like near permafrost type abilities, she freezes the food and he eats it. And while he eats it, it's the only time that he can taste the food because everything he eats basically just turns into charcoal because it's so hot in his mouth.
Oh, but because it's frozen, it just melts and turns immediately to charcoal.
Exactly.
That's
So
cute.
in a way, the elder ice dragon kind of became a surrogate mother to Dragon Yuffie. Dragon Yuffie though is it has the chance to become an elder dragon because in genetics there is like one type of dragon to be elder among all the elements, him being a magma wyvern in this case. He's able to become the elder dragon, but I mean he's kind of lazy and he kind of does his own thing. But for the whole human part, he can't, like, dragons can take a humanoid form, but they can't fully envelop, so they'll always have imperfections. So the horns, the arms, and the legs are imperfections. He can't fully turn
And the
human.
tail.
And the tail. And the tail.
I like this.
They're huge imperfections. So what they normally do is they would wear a full like gown robe to go into the town. And as he went,
I thought you were
into
going
the
to
town
say
close
hat.
by- a hat, yeah, no, a hat too. Yeah, the
large
hat. But
Want that on coat forever.
somebody came from, like, a human came and was just like, oh well, like the gown itself seems to be holding on to something that, seems a little suspicious. Pulling it down, noticed that there were a dragon. Yuffie was chased out and doesn't interact with people because he doesn't like, Well, A, he can easily just kill them all. He's a fucking wyvern. But at the same time, it's kind of just like he kind of secludes himself because there's no reason for him to even interact with them. And that's kind of the same kind of mentality of all the dragons in the whole area, the whole land of it all. So basically, no dragon really pays attention. But that is until a dragon decides to adopt a cult. Which, yes, there are dragon cults, and dragon cults are very self-serving.
Dragon adopt a cult, and I thought baby male horse.
No. Like a legit, like a bunch of people who are just like trying to find.
Not a small horse.
A tiny horse. They adopt a tiny horse.
They also adopt horses on their free time.
So the idea is that like some of these places they adopt the cults, and what they like to do is they kind of, it's all like selfish purposes. They're like there to just serve the dragon. The dragon doesn't really do anything for them. You kind of just see it as like a power that they can just like go to, and then they'll like bless them, quote unquote, with like certain things. Well, one of them so happens to be a psionic dragon, who is who basically has powers over like psychic abilities, mostly due to like verbal stuff, like whenever he talks. So he can whether blow out your ears or hypnotize. So a lot of the cult has to do with like psychedelics and fucking hypnotism and stuff like that. Nice. So during that time, that's like what like a major fight that I wanted to display was that whole segment where he ends up getting the ice dragon hypnotized, because obviously if you can't cover your ears, that's gonna happen. And so what happens during this time is that he basically, to fight the dragon, he basically wet willies his own ears to cover them in hot lava so it harden, and then basically like, you know, shut them out, and then immediately the most violent death, or the most violent crippling thing you can do to somebody happens, and that is he forcefully opens his mouth and straight up just spews lava down his throat to stop him completely from doing all that stuff. He does that because he's a mama's boy and he doesn't want people fucking with his mom.
Well, alright.
Fair enough.
I guess the unknown first never before heard lore of Dragon Yuffie.
There was the I'm sure I've talked about this lore before. Violently projectile vomiting to shut someone up. Yeah, like down straight up. I mean, have you tried drinking a cup of magma? I don't think it's a pleasant thing.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I haven't
I think
tried
it would hurt.
Well, what would I know?
Same, you know.
I mean, you could try, just that you cannot taste it because your tongue already burned by the time you could.
I think even if you got it near your face, you'd just burn immediately because the aura of the fucking heat would kill you first.
There's a man that drank gold, like melted gold, as punishment.
Melt gold.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the magma that he spews is just obsidian. So you're literally just swallowing liquid obsidian. Oh, I have a chicken pot pie. It's delicious.
I mean, I feel like even if you swallow solid obsidian, that would be pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
But, another thing that I wanted to experiment with, because there was something with this has to do with Dog Yuffie as well as Dragon Yuffie, was different forms. Dog Yuffie is different forms. So one of the forms that I wanted to do for Dog Yuffie was to make her into a Sith, or
Sith?
like Sith, like from Dark Souls, the really giant dog.
Oh.
And for Dragon Yuffie, he would become a wyvern, like full up, straight up, just like wyvern. The hair representative as like bushy, like a bush of fucking horns going all the way down his back, kind of thing. And the idea is that like everybody can turn into a dragon. The only problem is that they have to like, depending on the dragon, is depending on how the transformation has to go. So basically for Dragon Yuffie, he would have to envelop himself in a in a lava egg of sorts, and then break out of it as the dragon itself, kind of thing. Some other dragons can kind of just shapeshift into the dragons. Some other dragons, depending on the power of the dragon as well, kind of just goes through like you know, like that kind of metamorphosis, instant metamorphosis. It reminds me of the dragon filter that people would make fun of. Oh yeah, that one came up with the funniest fucking meme. It's just like, why are you fucking chewing so loud? Leave that little guy alone. And he just turns like, what are you gonna do about it? He's like, ah. He's like, ah. I fucking
That's right.
love that meme.
You wanted that one too, Ray, huh?
I thought that was the yes, I did want that. For like no, it's fine. I thought it was really fucking funny. Hold on, let me. I'm sure chat knows the meme, but I'm gonna show it anyway.
Like the Facebook.
But anyway, I have to hop off because I need to go out. So I see you guys in a bit.
Bye bye.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like
It's getting late.
Alright, Curry, have a good
I have
one.
school tomorrow too, actually, so I need to leave too.
God,
Bye.
everybody's already dipping.
I'm
Jesus.
here for you.
Bye.
I'm drawn.
Thank you,
Bye.
Vex. Well, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do today too, so we're gonna figure that out as we go along with things.
I'm gonna go to bed too.
Alright, well, I think it's a good idea because tomorrow we got like that fucking Dungeons and Dragons thing that we're gonna do, so that's gonna be fun.
Later.
That's
Pathfinder.
why I'll be here all night.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, you gotta get some sleep too.
You guys.
Alright.
I only have to
This
be
is-
up at like 6 p.m., so I'm good.
Bye bye.
That little guy alone. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
I've drawn 4 buildings out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I love this stupid meme.
What? Oh.
What you gonna do about don't? He turns into a PNG of a dragon.
Oh
Vex the goat. Vex is wild, dude. Vex. What do we got? Violently projectile vomiting to shut someone up is gonna stick with me for a bit because that sounds fucking hilarious. I didn't want to describe it as that, by the way. I just wanted to say spewing because it just makes sense. I was literally just about to say vomiting lava. And that came about because I did not want to be a breath dragon because I thought that was very uninspiring. So I decided to choose, hey, I'm just gonna vomit magma. I thought it was more creative. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's a webtoon I read, and there was a lava dragon who just kind of vomited lava and committed suicide by vomiting lava straight above its head and letting it burn itself to death.
That's also fucking metal as shit. Actually, funny enough, that's not like that's kind of the way that the egg is formed. In a way where they just spew the magma above, but it forms like the shape of an egg, and then it breaks out into the dragon itself. When I have a better, I'll show you another one. Ooh. I'll try to better it, although I'm rusty on clips. Dude, anything you produce is a present and I'm going to accept it. I fucking love fan art and I collect it. I have it in a folder in my computer of like all the fan art that I've gotten from all of you. Like even after I deleted the adults only post area, just for like the safety security. It's back, by the way, but I have to like it's like definitely very hard for me to make sure I get the people who aren't supposed to see away from it. But yeah, no, I'm like once it's even finished, I'm probably gonna like straight up just put it in my little folder, my little refrigerator where all my fan art goes.
Refrigerator.
Yeah, it's my little refrigerator. Until you use it on Inscription. No! Inscription hasn't done anything like that with me. And I don't think it will. I'm gonna use it as one of the files that you have to sacrifice to the fucking machine thing. I don't think it deletes it though. Has it showed any of your files, Vex?
I don't think I got to what you're talking about in the game yet.
Oh, you're not in Poland.
No, I got partway through the little, like, 8-bit Zelda map area and didn't beat all the guys yet. I beat the Graveyard Lady, and I beat Leshy, but I still have to beat Wizard Man and Robo.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I technically cheated. I just used Ouroboros. The fucker literally is just like, oh, just kill me and then summon me and then kill me and summon me. So basically,
yeah.
anytime he dies, it just gets out. It gets more powerful, and it's a permanent stack. It's a permanent stack.
Wait,
And-
is it permanent in battle or out of battle also?
Both. It's both. It's permanent in battle, out of battle, and whatever you add to
I
it.
got
is-
it, but I didn't notice it in battle.
So he has to die, so he gets the level up, which is why the card is so strong. But I'm gonna be honest.
You told me to get it, so I got it, and then I didn't play much more after that.
It's a cheat. It's a cheat card. I'm not gonna lie. Like the way literally all I had to do was build around it, and all I did was what was my deck build? It was the energy serpents that I told you about, the ones that give you one energy. A couple bone characters, the meat bots, a couple of other robots, so I could sacrifice 4 of the energy bots, just so I can like summon more of the stupid little fucking serpents that give me energy. And then cats. I got a bunch of cats.
Oh, everybody loves cats.
I found out if you sacrifice them 9 times, they turn zombie.
Whoa!
Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's exciting. Now I have a mission.
Yep.
I just
No.
included it because I like cats, and I'm like, I would get this card from the game tattooed on my body. This is cool.
That was a good card. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean the only the only time that I was even able to turn them to a zombie cat was when I was using the stupid little thing, you know. The Ouroboros, because I'm able to sacrifice so often.
Oh yeah, true.
Basically, kill Ouroboros, sacrifice, bring him out, kill Ouroboros, sacrifice him, take him out, kill Ouroboros, sacrifice him, get him out. And at that point, I'm just like sacrificing all of my cards, and it was just like useful.
Yeah.
This chicken is dry as shit.
Damn, I hate that for you.
Yeah, it really fucking sucks. All right, but real question: what should we do today? I had somebody tell me that they wanted me to do art.
Oh?
Yeah, and then I also asked Junkie to help me with a little bit of a thing to get a 3D model. I just bought content warning. Content warning is so fun. I'm thinking.
Did Flame just notice everyone else disappeared?
I went in and just everybody gone. It was just you. It was just like,
I wanted to be invited, but they all had bedtime, and I'm like,
wow.
Sucks for you.
Ha! Get wrecked. Fucking bedtime as losers.
I'm really happy with how I'm doing. I don't know if did I post the picture of Grand's cottage to the Yuffie chat?
I don't think you have.
I don't think I did. I think I just showed some people because I'm doing like isometric art for the town map. I know I showed Junkie. I DM'd it to them.
Ooh.
Here I'll send you a little sneakadoodle of some of the content. I'll just take a little screenshot. Feel free to show it.
I ended my shift and suddenly less people on the screen. Yeah, they had to go to bed and shit. Because bed and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of them have school and day jobs and...
That's crazy. Are we gonna be able to keep up with all of this?
What?
Are you gonna be able to keep up with all like the people working and doing things?
Oh, yeah, I have
and...
a little list in a little notebook of
Oh.
like which business is which and who works there
Do you have dates and times and shit where they're gonna be like,
Not dates and times, but I even have a list of town guards.
ooh,
So here we've got, on the left, we've got Oracle's Tavern, which is run by the big, handsome, beefy elf,
okay,
El Olrun. And he employs Jury Darling, the cute little catfolk who you can talk to if you want to rent a room. The cook is Larendale Friend, and then the two wenches are Evelyn and Data. And then at the top right there, we've got Flame Strike Smithy, run by Orly Flame Strike, the female dwarf.
ooh. I'm gonna be
I'm on the 5th building right now. I already drew a stable, a garden, and now I'm working on a mage tower for a magic shop.
Also, chat, we're gonna have casual racism, so I'm gonna be discriminated against.
Yeah! And you better fight back because we
Oh,
need
yeah, you
that
know.
plot to move forward.
Oh, I'm gonna be racist back. Like the whole point of them being me hoping that you were gonna make like people racist against me is so I can just be racist back. Like I'm gonna call humans knuckle draggers. I'm gonna call elves knife ears. I'm gonna call what the fuck was I gonna call? I was gonna call dwarves like stub fucks or some shit like that.
That's a good idea. Or you could just call dwarves like stumpies or something.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna make shit up. Hi, Alice. Yes, it is a new model. I'm a dragon now. Knife-eared dog face bitches for real. Am I right?
Oh, but I will say this. The head of the tavern, he is more open-minded than the people who visit the tavern. It's the people who visit the tavern that are assholes, but the guy who runs the tavern used to be an adventurer, so he's chill. And he has a crush on the cat girl that he hired. Because elves and cat girls really get along, apparently, is canon.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even know that until I was reading cat folklore, and it said cat folk have a particular fondness for elves who also have a fondness for them in return. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I didn't know that, so I just worked that in.
well, that's interesting. Now we have like a little bit of a love thing going on.
Yeah, like catfolk get along with everyone, but I was like, oh, this is cute. Okay, I'm gonna make Catgirl and Elfman be into each other.
how the real thing is I was wondering is how are we gonna have them? Are we gonna have like the characters despite what we talk to them, kind of like you know how in the video games whenever you talk to somebody their little picture pops up onto the screen and whatnot?
So there's 3D models for everyone in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have your model like walk up to their model and like interact, and some of the models even have like a talking animation that you can activate. I learned a lot about Tabletop Simulator over the past week. We have a full 3D model of the inn. That's what the inn that's in the drawing is drawn off of the 3D model that we have in the game. And it's a 4-story 3D model.
Right.
And it's wild. So like there aren't necessarily illustrations of all the NPCs. But my idea is that the players will all set their reactives to be their character.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, like, I'll describe to you what they are, and we'll just have, like, a little figurine. So I chose, like, generic cat girl, and I'll be like, this is, you know, such and so, the receptionist. And then there's, like, generic beefy guy, and I'm like, that's the head of the tavern. He's an elf.
Okay.
You all just have to use your imagination for some of it, because, like, none of the models are, like, exactly what the characters are. So I'll be doing, like, the traditional D&D style of describing what they look like, but then they will have 3D model stand-ins, to help with that. Now, with monsters, I got way more accurate. I managed to get kind of exactly every monster, everything you have to fight, I found a model for. Which was kind of dumb luck that I happened to pick stuff that I was able to find models for, but it worked out.
Well, that's interesting. I can't wait to actually fucking try out how everything is gonna work. How easy is it to use the tabletop simulator anyway?
It's easy in my opinion. like, for players it will be easier than it was for me, because I did a lot of, like, manipulating stuff to make it look a certain way, but, like, I've already, like, picked out the models for all the players, I've picked out sets of dice that you guys can pick from, and the player models are already scaled to the maps in the games, so you don't have to, like, resize stuff. I'm basically sizing the maps to be certain sizes. Now, for the sake of, like, the town map, obviously it's just a drawing, so you're just gonna stand your model on top of the building to be like, I go to this business, and then we verbalize the interaction there. But the tavern is a full 3D setup, with tables and chairs and, you know, 3 bards performing, and it's like a
Yeah, I'm a dragon now. Ain't that a doozy?
Oh, I just noticed the ribbons on the dragon tail.
Yep.
That's cute as fuck.
There's ribbons on the tail, on the hair. That was actually Naga's idea. Naga's the one who put the little bows and stuff.
I like that. That's cute.
What else? How does it work to like, I know the combat is definitely going to be based on initiative and stuff like that, but how does it normally?
Yeah, so I went over this with, like, everyone except Dido and VC earlier while you were at work, and then I was like, shit, I'm gonna go over this again for Yuffie. So basically, the way that combat works is you roll to attack or roll to hit. You can use those two phrases interchangeably. And that's when you roll your d20 and you add your base attack bonus.
Right.
Or any other bonuses you have to see if you successfully hit the enemy. Then you roll your damage. Your initiative is rolled before any combat actually starts. Everyone separately rolls their initiative, and that determines the move order. Kind of like in a video game, you have your characters move in a certain order, and that's what rolling your initiative is before anyone hits.
Okay.
That said, one important rule to remember is you're allowed to interrupt me. You're allowed to interrupt the DM when they start explaining a scene to you. For example, suppose I say, as you walk through the woods, you hear the sounds of chewing, and you come across a dire bear eating an elk. At any point during me giving you that explanation, you could have interrupted me and said, okay, I throw a bomb. So I could say, you come across a dire bear, I throw a bomb. Okay. Roll to hit your attack to hit. Okay, now roll your damage. Okay, it does this much damage. Okay, now everyone roll initiative.
That's kind of funny because it kind of acts like how would I explain this? You know how in like Paper Mario, you have the chance to like encounter an enemy and you use a hammer to like hit them, and before the battle even starts, you can hit them and it gives you like I guess what do you call it? It's called you basically start the battle attacking them basically.
It's like a surprise attack in D&D is what we call it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. Don't forget you're able to do it, but be wary of basically humanoid things because you might not know if something's an enemy or not. Also, it could be that, like, you have a druid in your party, so the druid might be like, okay, I cast Speak with Animal. Where, you know, you're like, I throw a bomb, druid, I cast Speak with Animals and tell the bear to run.
Don't tell it to run, it's food!
It's whatever they want to do, you know? Everyone has different motivations, different things they might want to do. And that's part of what makes it so funny to me. Let me see, what were some other... Oh yeah, everything is breakable.
Okay.
Is a good thing to remember. So, like, can't get a door open because it's locked and the rogue sucks at picking locks? Alright, just break it. Like,
fair enough.
Some things are hard, and you have to hit it pretty hard to break, like a stone door. Some weapons just aren't going to be able to do any damage. But wooden doors you can pretty reliably break down or throw magic at. Bombs.
I'm
are
sure we have
great.
to roll for it, right? Like we have to roll to be able to
You
even
have to
break
roll
the door.
your
Because
damage.
I'm
You
pretty
don't have to
fucking sure
roll-
I can't. I'm
That's
pretty
one of
sure
the
I have
rules,
like the
like-
weakest damage and strength.
In strength, yes, but you can throw a bomb at a door.
I mean that is true. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You can also like cast our other people can cast magic at a door. The only thing that doesn't work is piercing damage, which is arrows. But anything that slashes or bludgeons can bash a door and break stuff.
Uses a
same with
piercing
treasure
attack,
chests.
kills the person behind the door.
That would be freaking funny. If the door had a hole in it, maybe. That would be really funny. Treasure chests too. If you can't unlock a chest, you can smash it open.
Ooh, does that have any disadvantages?
The only disadvantage is like if you use fire magic and there's something flammable inside, it might burn up.
Oh,
So
fair
like
enough.
if there were cloth armor
Yeah.
inside a chest and you used fire to break the chest open, then it might burn up. But if it's just gems and money and you know a stone idol and you
Molten
smash
gold.
the chest open with an axe, then all the loot inside is fine. Now that said, it will make noise, so you might end up attracting more enemies.
Okay.
And it might take you multiple hits to break open a chest or break down a door.
Right.
So it's definitely the kind of thing where you want to make sure you kill everything in the room first
Okay.
before you start trying to break open shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Those were like the main things that I think I wanted to make sure people knew was like basically how attacking works, the fact that you can interrupt me and that everything is breakable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, haggling. Sometimes it's diplomacy, sometimes it's bluff. You can haggle with everyone at every store. If you're trying to get a better deal on an item you're buying, it's diplomacy. If you're trying to get them to give you more money, it's diplomacy. And if you're
Right.
trying to convince them that an ordinary mirror is in fact an enchanted mirror given to you by a fae, so instead of 5 gold, they should pay you 500 gold, that's a bluff check, not a diplomacy check.
Right. Yeah. Like between lying and I guess
Yeah,
convincing.
and that's a thing you can do, and I once did that in campaign, and then I was rich, and that was fun.
What?
That's where I got the mirror example. I did that once. It was hilarious.
You're like, ooh, magic, and then just got
Yeah.
a fuck ton of money out of it.
I was a ranger with a high charisma stat, so I just did that. I rolled like an 18, and then I had like a plus 12 or something like that, and so I got it.
Well, shit, lucky you. Yeah, no, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? That's funny as hell.
Some other stuff. So if you find a magical item, which includes potions, spell scrolls, wands, enchanted weapons, enchanted accessories like jewelry, you have to roll a spellcraft check to identify what it is, or if I say there's like an inscription on it, then you can roll a read magic check.
Mhm.
However, you, as an alchemist, you can just tell what potions are. You just have to look at it.
Ooh.
So people can just ask you, what is this potion? And you can be like, let me look at it. And then I'm like, alright, because of your alchemical knowledge, you're able to immediately recognize that this is a potion of cure life wounds, and you believe it has a +3 bonus on it.
I don't think I would say +3 bonus on it, but I'd probably be like, it looks
You would,
pretty
but
good.
I say that, and then you decide how you want to tell the party. So you can either repeat what I say to the party members, or you can just say, okay, I tell them that. Or you can say, it's just a bottle of water.
It's cure wounds. It's the fountain of life, and I'm just like, it's just a Sani.
Yeah, you can just lie. If someone challenges you, then you have to roll a bluff against
I don't think
Can't
I'm.
remember.
I don't even think I have bluff as a thing.
You might not. Well, it's a skill that you can roll without training.
Mm.
In which case you just roll a d20 and add your charisma.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's you have choices as to whether or not you tell them the factual information you learned or something else.
Right.
So that's something to keep in mind. And I let them know, keep in mind, like, what would your character do? Would your character tell them the truth, or would your character, manipulate the situation? Other things. So a lot of characters in our party are prepared spellcasters, meaning that they have to dedicate like an hour a day after waking up to preparing their spells for the day. Excuse me. You, similarly, may have to prepare new bombs or alchemical extracts or things like that.
Right.
Whereas Ko, being a rogue, doesn't have to do any of that. So I was like, Ko, during that time, you may want to, I don't know, forage for poisonous plants that you ask Yuffie to turn into shit for you or something.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And then I was like, don't forget, everyone, if you do something someone else in your party can't do, you can charge them for your services. So it could be that Bomb says, okay, Ko, I'll turn this plant into poison for you for 20 gold.
Like, give me money. I need money.
Yeah, and like Curry can like harvest her own spider venom. And then she can sell it to a shop or to one of the party members if they want to use it in combat. Or she can just give it away for free if she wants to be generous.
Is her character the generous type?
Yes.
And
gullible. And loving and gets lost easily.
What about what about the what are the descriptions among all the characters?
So, Ko's character is a trickster, kind of through and through. But they're friendly at the same time. So they're more like, I'm gonna deceive you in a friendly way rather than through intimidation and being a little like an actual asshole.
Right.
Like, hey grandma, can I borrow some money because we need a dire bout? Well, why is that? Oh, well, we're going on an adventure with our friends and we can't carry all of our stuff. And we learned that the pet shop has dire bats and we thought it would be good to give back to the community. If you could lend us some money, then we could give back to the community by buying a dire bat for ourselves. So, like cute, but still kind of manipulative and maybe playing pranks. I don't know about that part yet. Lest is quiet, strong man archetype. His character and Magic Man's are going to have been adventuring with each other for a few weeks to a few months before the campaign started.
Right.
Magic Man said we have kind of a Jay and Silent Bob kind of dynamic.
Okay.
More?
Yeah, I know. I love Clerks.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Clerks is funny.
I don't know if Lest got the reference, in hindsight, but I was like, Magic Man, that's genius.
That's funny as
fuck.
fuck.
In addition, as we said, Magic Man is Twink Wizard Clint Eastwood.
Best description. Fucking spell singer.
What more can be said? What more needs to be said? He's Twink Wizard Clint Eastwood. And he's the J in Jay and Silent Bob, and West is the Silent Bob, the strong silent one.
Okay. I feel like then that would mean that Magic Man is gonna be the more charismatic one, and probably Lest is gonna be a lot more like the silent kind of bodyguard type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lest is strength-based. Lest is an Oni slayer. But he was also a hermit living in the woods that was more or less raised by a kami, which is just kind of like a spirit that, like, guards a certain area.
Right.
And then, I don't remember Magic Man's backstory. My internet kept cutting out while we were all talking, so I didn't get everyone's lore. Yorin is a fairy with a Treyant as an animal companion.
Ooh.
And they're going to have been hanging out at Grand's garden.
Right.
So they won't be in the tavern when everyone gets together, but y'all are gonna go to the garden because the Kitsune want to visit Grandma first thing after the thing. To be like, Grandma, we're going on our first real adventure. Can we have money? And that's when you meet Yoren's character and the Treant, and someone is like, here, take this. It's dangerous, and hands you a 5-inch tall fairy. It's Yoren.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Yes, exactly.
Oh
that
God.
was Yoren's idea, mind you. Yoren's got great ideas. Let's see.
What about?
I'm also like, there's some things that I'm not sharing because I think it'll be cuter for you to discover on the fly by like
Right.
seeing the drawings
think-
that Yoren did for people's characters.
I'm seeing like 2 of them currently, and they're just so fucking great.
Yeah, Yoren did more art tonight. So Yoren drew their Treant, and it's adorable.
I wanna wait to like you guys are probably gonna see it when the time comes. I may not be using a model during that time. I may just use the PNG just to kind of like get into the character of it all.
I think that's valid.
Yeah. So I think it'll
Or
be
you
fair
can
when
have
this
the
time.
model to exclusively Goblin Yuffie.
Or that too. I could do Goblin. I could just do Goblin. You think? I still kind of have to figure out like what I want the Goblin to be, because one of the main ones that I want to be is defensive, which is very much something I would do if someone's being racist to me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if somebody's gonna call me out for being a Goblin, I'm gonna call them out for being whatever they are, being defensive, and immediately kind of snap back with anything. Like if somebody suspects something of me. And I'll be like, well, what the fuck do you mean? I'm just like, oh, you think all goblins do this?
I'm just a little guy.
It's like, I'm just like, I don't know why you would come up to me. I don't understand. Like, I just kind of talk in circles when I get into that point. And then, like, obviously the little goblin aspect of it, and just be like, you know, like, be a fucking troublesome little guy.
Yeah.
Like, in general. That goes from stealing something that, like, looks like I would want, to feeding somebody their feet in a torture method. So, like, it depends on the situation. If we have to hold somebody hostage, then I am 100% willing to feed him his skin. While on the other hand, that pile of gold's looking kind of nice. Yeah, so like,
Now you may need to keep in mind, would Bomb suck up to people to get a better deal at a shop?
100%.
Be a dick, because if you're a dick to shopkeepers, they might just not want to do
So
business.
I think the way that I'm probably gonna pull it is I'll be a dick to people who I feel are being like what do you call it whenever
You're
somebody's
mean to
looking
us, you're
low on
mean
you?
to us.
Like if somebody's already passive aggressive to me, then I'm just gonna be aggressive to them, and I'm probably gonna make it so like, oh well, I mean, if they're a dick, then why the fuck do I need to give them respect? So I'll just be like, go around the counter and just pocket an item and then just kind of head out, you know.
This is why I planned the town guards.
So like technically, what you could do, like I think the best thing for me to start is like find the person who is like the most against goblins, and then just me getting kicked out of their area for thievery.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, there will be just straight up humans in the tavern, and you'll be able to tell who they are, because the 3D models in the tavern include humans, an elf, a half-elf, a halfling, a gnome. You can tell, you can zoom in and look at them.
Like, you're saying holy shit, but goblins can go from violent to just mischievous really fast.
Yeah.
Like in any game that you've seen. Shit, have you seen Goblin Slayer?
Yeah.
Yep, that was a bad one. Yeah, like if I'm gonna be a goblin, if I'm gonna be a chaotic neutral goblin, then I'm gonna do that. But I think at some point, I think I am gonna look at life and I'm just gonna be like, I think it's about time that I do some good, you know? Obviously, I'm still gonna steal things because, you know, I'm a goblin, but
some good, not too much good.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, good shit.
Walks into the tavern, is just like, wait, no, you were in here trying to grab the whiskey. And you're like, what? I needed it. I was disinfecting my wounds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, we ran into a hiccup, or a realization earlier that none of us thought about until now for some reason, is that, Dido gets off work at 10 p.m. his time and doesn't get home till 10:20, 10:30.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
so, an hour and a half after you start, because that would be 2 hours time difference.
Yeah.
So that'd be like 8:30 your time, and you usually start between 7 and 8.
Yeah, that's around. Well, I try to start around 6:30.
7 and 8 my time,
Yeah.
which is between 6 and 7 your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's like too much time to have to kill. So we'll have to just kind of like, maybe I like play Dida's character a little bit, or Dida's character sleeps a lot. I don't know.
I mean, he
can't
is
believe-
cold-blooded.
Yeah, that's viable.
I think that'll
but
work
yeah,
out.
he didn't think of this either, and he's like, "Oh shit," and I'm like, "We can't just start an hour and a half late every week, Dido. I'm sorry. This is gonna. That's like too much of a game right there." I was like, you know, that said, you can just like. Dido's character is gonna be like,
Sunbathing time. Yeah, exactly.
honestly, yeah. But like, his character's personality is gonna be like a bitch on the inside, but quiet on the outside. Quietly holding in the rage about the rude customers and not having any friends to talk to about it. And so like, it would be viable for Dida to just be quiet while y'all are in the tavern, and for the boss to just kind of unprompted say, "Alright, Dida, take these people out, you gotta go get some shit and watch over them." And then I'm like, and then I have to say, "Oh, do I have to? Why the fuck is it my responsibility?" I wish Dida were here to say that line, but his character doesn't have to be conversational. So we can just say she moves and does things without, you know, there being any verbal roleplay, and then Dido
Right.
can arrive, and then the character can get more talkative. And that's kind of my thought of how to,
I mean, we'll see how it goes and see how it
Yeah.
like test out the waters. I mean, it's still day one.
yeah, it'll be easy on day one. It's the later games that I'm more concerned about, where it's like,
Yeah.
alright, you wake up, and you're like, okay, we open the door and go down the next pathway. And I'm like, alright, you see a shadowy form, you know, creep around the corner. Roll initiative. And then it's like, okay, well, who rolls for Dido's attacks? Fights. Answer, I make Magic Man do it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's kind of like giving
Honestly,
somebody else the
yeah.
control.
Yeah,
work out.
especially since, like, if I'm DMing, I'm already controlling so many characters, it's kind of not fair for me to do an extra one. And, you know, like, Yorn has to deal with controlling herself and a Treant, so Magic Man can just be like, I control Data, because animal companion.
Come here. Good girl. Good destroying the enemies.
Yeah, basically, something like that. We all know, like, Dido has a strong enough personality, and Dida is gonna be pretty much the same, but a girl.
Right.
So probably even more anger. And that should be pretty easy. They're not gonna be as complex as, like, figuring out, like, you have more lore, and so Bomb Bomb is, like, more separate from you and more distinct.
Yeah.
Whereas Dido's character is just kind of a female bar. How would Dido act if they were a female barmaid in a fantasy world?
Right.
More angry than they are in normal
I didn't
life.
know they were
They're
gonna
already pretty angry, so it'd be very funny.
I didn't know that he was gonna start out as a barmaid. It's crazy.
Yeah, tavern wench.
Tavern
Um,
wench.
Yeah, so that's kind of how y'all will end up getting like your quote unquote quest is the guy would be like, all right, you broke my shit, Dida, take them out, go get, you gotta replace my stuff, go get this and that, I'll see you in 2 weeks. She's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I don't know, it should take 5 days, but with that gang, who knows how long it'll take you. Yeah.
It's gonna be funny.
Well, like a bit of script, like story story points written out, insofar as after you have inadvertently started a tavern fight and thrown one of your bombs and destroyed some barrels.
Okay, understandable.
Or someone steals one of your bombs and accidentally blows something up, but then you're blamed for it. It's some combination thereof.
I think that would work. That would make a lot more sense. There's
Yeah,
still like a
my
certain.
other thought was, no weapons allowed inside. And you're like, what are you talking about? My bombs are inert until I do this.
It's like, what do you mean? Pulls pin from grenade. See, this is how it works.
Yeah, basically, you know? But multiple people have suggested that I have other people pick the fight with you, or, like, maybe you accidentally drop a bomb and someone picks it up and goes, what's this thing? And then they hear tick, 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 and they're like, oh shit, and they throw it, and then it blows some stuff up.
That'd work out. What, this is, like... Trying to think. Because, like, at the beginning, we're basically talking about... Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a couple days after I have escaped from the area that I was in before, or if it's a couple months. But you did say that it's level 3. I think it's safe to say that it's been a couple months. But knowing everything, then I think at that point, I think I would know that I need to walk around in a robe kind of thing, because obviously people aren't gonna like being around a goblin.
That, but also keep in mind the town is designed to be a neutral zone that's like at a crossroads between the western domains of the traditional races of humans, dwarves, elves, etc., and then the eastern domain, which has like more weirder races like Tengu, and tieflings aren't as looked down upon, and like elementals. And then there'll be, like, forests and, you know, weird monstrous humanoids up, like, to the northeast.
Right.
So you could just be, like, you're traveling east, because west is where the racism is, and you don't want to deal with that. Which would also explain why you chose the tavern you chose, without knowing that there's, like, another tavern for weirdos on the other side of town.
Understood. Understandable.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I want to like see how get into the mood of all this, because then again I might have to do like some minor voice acting too whenever I think about this. Kind of like I was like trying to think of like what kind of voice I was gonna go for the goblin. I was thinking, I think the best bet is kind of like a raspy I'm not gonna pitch my voice up. That's gonna whichever is the least racist option. Oh no, instigation is gonna be happening a lot. But yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out like what would be the best voice, or if I can keep up a voice, because I know a lot of us is gonna be like a lot of this is definitely gonna be acting. Probably gonna watch a bunch of those like fucking videos where like have you seen those D&D the D&D fucking videos of like was it Klutzy the Clown and shit?
I've heard of that one, haven't watched it, but I have watched Fool's Gold, where she animates their sessions, and she does different voices for some of the different characters. And then of course I've watched the I watched some of the Rooster Teeth D&D a few years ago, the Stinky Dragon stuff.
Yeah. Hold on, I can show it to you so you know like how the D&D plays.
Yeah, pull up some examples for everyone to see.
I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do the shorts.
Hey you sure you don't want to hear a joke? I can squeeze my nose. I can make it honk. I can say, smell you later.
Chuckles, honk night. I will figure out a way to wind to hell. You feel pussy. I knew you would miss me. What are you doing? Careful what you wish for.
Oh, I do remember these.
Those like down pitch.
You're starting music still on? Oh yeah, I'll get rid of it while we're watching this.
Mr. Gideon?
Oh,
Why did this happen? Oh gosh, my nose is broken. This doesn't happen at all. Chuckles lied to me. Mr. Gideon, I think I might not be in heaven after all. Are you sure you don't want to hear a joke?
This is ridiculous.
Took us out to the balcony.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
tossed us over the edge.
Gideon? What, just throw him out the window? Alright. I wonder if we should have taken them out of the bottle before we threw them. Cutscene to a bullywug. If you hit another clown.
You know what? Yeah. 15 minutes later, the court jester is dancing a jig for everyone watching. The orchestra, the harp player is playing a lulling tune. The pot is hurling through the air. Everybody looks and they begin to call out. The court jester is standing there as the ceramic pot hits him square in the face. The court jester.
They all positive thing we did where no harm came of it. Things are working out.
If you took us out to the balcony and just tossed us over.
It fucking tossed
Rika,
it.
you
Fucking.
begin to feel your body change. So you get taller. Your eyes look towards Gideon, your arch nemesis. Mikey, will you please be Chuckles for me?
That's so fun.
Happening to me. Oh my god.
I am an elder god.
Easy my ass,
Oh my god! How are you doing, Con? How's it going? I hope you're having a good one.
There you go.
Why are you showing people your ass? I smell debut. Yes, Con.
That is
Look,
fun.
I'm a dragon.
What you're seeing right now.
Dragging these nuts in your mouth.
Well, right now you're just the lower half of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Delay. The delay.
Chuckles is funny.
Hope you're thoroughly traumatized now.
What is going on, man? What are you doing? Oh my
Shorts make
god.
me think of Christmas.
Oh dude, all these are so fucking great. Actually, I wouldn't mind like the first videos to come out on my channel being the fucking this stuff that we're gonna be doing. Oh, and by the way, Con, we're actually discussing on what's gonna happen tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Pathfinder, and we're gonna be doing. This is gonna be my first game as a player. Never DM'd one before, so it's just gonna be my first time playing the game in general. So that's great, and as well as we're gonna be playing with a couple of pals as well. It's gonna be the entire Rabbit crew basically playing the game. It's gonna be great. I am gonna be a goblin alchemist. I'm a fire bomber. I'm like,
seen that coming.
I'm Goblin Ted Kaczynski. It's gonna be great. Oh my god, it's I wanted to be a fire bomber, but we got like including me, about like 7 people who are gonna be playing, and then in total I think we have 8 characters, right? 9 main characters.
I think technically.
Oh, I said the
9
secret word.
characters if we're including companions.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't ask for a companion.
Yeah.
I would have
you
had
could,
my own
but
trouble.
Companions is your responsibility, so that's why I'm like.
They call me the Una Bomb Bomb.
Oh, now one thought I had too for since Daito's gonna be late tomorrow, and you and I haven't run through a basic like encounter. Magic Man is gonna run Curry and Lest through like a basic encounter and how that works. And Yorn and Co were like, maybe we can do that too, and Yorn was like, but sleep, and I'm like, that's okay, Yorn, I know druids better than anything, so you don't need to do the beginning, because I can coach you best, but we could always, like, start your stream 30 minutes later than you might otherwise, and do a little, like, pre-stream planning and organizing to make sure that, like, we can hit the ground running.
Right. Okay. For sure.
That way we can, like, go over any, like, rules that I might have forgotten to mention. That said, we're playing rules light, so it's more about me being consistent in my rulings than it is about you knowing the rules of the game. And I'm having Magic Man be my backup for that.
Okay. We're gonna prepare ourselves by watching really stupid shorts about another game of people playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, how is Sofal the first one to guess it? I should have said something sooner, then I would have been the first one. I just assumed that was the reference and didn't ask.
Well, you're actually the first person who's ever guessed correctly. Is your name a play on the Russian word Tsar, which means
King.
Kind of king, and Khan? From Sher Khan the Jungle Book? Wait, who's Sher Khan again?
It's the panther.
Oh my!
No, the tiger, the asshole cat.
That makes a lot of sense. I literally just thought he was like beyond royalty.
Tiger. I was
Tsar
right.
being like king in Russian, and Khan being, like Genghis Khan.
I see where you thought that, yeah.
Not the wisest man in the bunch, but
Yeah.
Tell me the men who brought myrrh.
Fun fact, I only know what Tsar means, Tsar, because when I was in high school, I was in Lit Mag, and they changed the rules about who could be editor-in-chief, and decided that instead of the teacher picking the best person for the job, that they had to let the students vote. And they didn't vote for me, but I was the only one capable. So I didn't get listed as editor-in-chief. I got listed as the Tsar of Graphic Design.
The Tsar of Graphic Design.
Yeah, because I had to design the cover and lay out the entire fucking book and format everything and get it ready for print. And, like, the only thing that the quote-unquote editor-in-chiefs were able to do was give grammar and punctuation feedback, which wasn't an option because it was submissions from school. If we let them in, we let them in. We didn't tell them to make changes. That's not how it worked.
Yeah. That's fucking wild. Graphic design is my Zardom.
I hated it.
God.
It's funny now, but I was so bitter about it back then because I was like, I can't put this on a resume. It just looks weird.
Funny enough.
Like, oh, cool. Now I can't use these books that I published as like evidence of me being a serious publisher. The king nobility. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Alright, so an introduction, funny enough, I'm pretty fucking sure Czar is the person who has rated me like the fucking most out of like most of the people that I've rated. I'll be like 100% with you. I've seen him in my stream coming in here like I'm pretty sure it's beyond the count of my hands. It's quite a bit. And when I first met him, I thought he was a Tekken character.
That's great.
Exhibit of kingliness. I think when I first saw him raid, I think I brought up the fact that I thought his name was just the King, which is even funnier because the character that he looked like to me, his name is King, so it's King.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like King from Tech. That's what yeah, exactly. It's like three fucking steps of King, dude. Also heavily inspired by King. Let's go.
Oh, can I get your autograph?
Oh, sure, man. Have it for a fan? Yeah.
Too late now.
Can you just write it on me?
Uh-huh. What, are you a child?
Huh?
Oh, just write it on this sheet of paper.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cherish
Well,
this
it's kinda my
forever.
Oh,
Wish you were my dad.
Well, that's a weird thing to say.
Would it be asking
My
too
dad's
much if I
dead.
asked you to, low-key, so I'm like doing too many things at once. Stream the YouTube to our VC so I can also hear it because I can't listen to,
I
Twitch
am.
and you. Oh, you are? I'm
Yeah.
just blind. I blame Dido. Keeps messaging, trying to come up with ways for me to not control data while he's gone, and I'm like, you're the one who decided you wanted to be important and be working at the tavern where the game starts. So it's too late to change. Oh, I have it up now. I want to find...
Are you the guy that
This design is so funny. Czar might be the new muse. No! You took my title. What?
Monogram top.
You look so good. Oh, can I get your autograph?
Oh, sure, man. Have it for a fan? Yeah, absolutely.
Fun fact, sure just means tiger. So the name Shere Khan just means the Lion King. That's fucking hilarious. I have multiple muses. I should be the only one.
I'm gonna cherish this forever.
Ah!
Well, that's a weird thing to say.
How dare you?
He's dead.
Oh my gosh. She's a great DM.
You just won the. Whoa!
She's fucking great. And they're also really good fucking actors too.
I should watch more of them because I've seen a few clips. But I thought I just liked it because it was specific moments, and I'm like, wait a minute, she's a great RPDM.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm like gonna go through my history and find the one that I liked the most, which realistically you probably sent me. But I'm
leaving
gonna
a
look
goblin
for
he
it.
must have eaten earlier or something. It's over? Thanks for coming! Oh,
And has someone asked her, you can understand him? There's a blur.
Oh, hold on, I gotta. All right. So, what were you asking? What you doing there? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking for another one of their videos. Don't worry about it. Ignore me for the next 5 minutes while I scroll through my YouTube history.
I may have chat. I did plan for this to not really go for that long today, because there are some priorities that I got. But I figured that I'm receiving some messages, so I may have to cut this like extremely short. So we're gonna watch a couple more videos, and then we'll be back tomorrow. We're probably gonna have to get everything ready. And then we can get into the actual things. But during Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday, all models will be available for switch out, with Dragon Yuffie being the one that it. Hold on, I'm gonna like set it up right fucking now, so we can hold on. You're lagging out. Oh god, my bit rate's going down. Oh, that's bad. Well, while that's going on, I get to do this. Oh, I can just do it straight from Mix It Up now that I think about it. Wait, is it fucking YouTube? I swear to god if it's YouTube, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That would suck.
It would suck. That means I can't be a reaction streamer. This is bullshit. I'm looking at the bitrate right now, and I'm also looking at my stream. What the fuck? I gotta figure out what the fuck is causing my bitrate to go down, because this has happened like twice now.
Do you have Xfinity?
I think that's what my roommates use.
I have had problems for the past 2 days with my Xfinity, and I'm starting to think it's the service having issues. So maybe you have that problem.
It was
too?
YouTube. Yeah, it was YouTube. I got out of it. Yeah, it's YouTube. Fuck.
Damn, that
Fuck.
sucks.
Can't fucking look at. I could look at videos for like
Well,
a
you use
maximum of a
Opera,
couple
don't
seconds.
You just have to mess with the settings to lower how much.
Yeah, that is true. I could. I gotta figure out what would be the best case scenario for that if I do get the chance to.
Yeah. Well, don't let me keep you. I can't find the thing.
All good. Just let me do this real quick for my community, because we need to set up the final. Oh fuck, where is it? Viewer chat rewards. No. What? Power ups and channel points. There we go. All right, nope, not that. We're gonna add. Okay, yeah, we got the fucking song up real quick. We're gonna add the new fucking thing real quick before I get to finishing. It is the new existing to a new channel point reward channel name. We're gonna call it Dragon D's.
Excellent.
It was successfully created. Yep, I see it too. Edit. And just like all others, it goes to VTube Studio. So add. Gonna load a model. Gonna load the new dragon model. And as easy as that, we just enter it. And we go to edit the price. This is gonna be a 1,000 point redeem. And we are gonna color it red for clear reason. Save. I don't even think I gotta do anything because I'm pretty sure all the other ones are pretty much fine too. Yeah, it's just $1,000. It's just 1,000 points and whatnot. Can I get your ref sheet? Yeah. I'll see what I can do about sending it, because I don't have a back technically. It's just a front. Like, this is technically the most we have for reference. It's just the crop top, pseudo leather jacket, I guess, the booty shorts, and I think that's about it. I don't think there's like, I don't have a back, and it would require me to like pay money for reference right now. I'm kind of like short on that. Looking clean, thank you, I appreciate it. Money well spent, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at these fucking mouth tracking, holy shit.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, and even greater is I can just show very extensive amounts of disappointment at people if I ever wanted to. I can look disgusted at you guys. Ew. Gross. It's fucking great. Regular model. It's fucking great. But now that we finally have Dragon D's nuts, or Dragon D's, UV, are you a Pokemon variant? I guess, actually. I mean, if you follow the logic, yeah, yes I am. All right, real quick though, let me go back to this now that we got the thing up, and then we're gonna do, and for the people that are here, thank you for coming by. I really do appreciate it. I hope all of you take care of yourselves, and let me see. I gotta stretch out. Okay. All right. But yeah, make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow when we have our first ever. Are we gonna name it something besides just Pathfinder?
I didn't come up with a name.
We should probably come up with a name.
That's a good idea. We'll come up with a name before stream.
Yeah. Well, our Pathfinder stream tomorrow.
Our Pathfinder stream.
Yeah, I'm very apologize for the short stream today. I just I have this new model and I don't really have much to do with it today, but now that it's finally in my arsenal, you guys have the chance to redeem it at any point you guys want to, and hopefully I'll see a lot of it. Well, I hope I see a lot of all of my models. I'm gonna be 100% with you, but yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again next time. Let me see who we're gonna be rating to. Let's see. Also, F the Honda's car. What do you mean by that? What did Honda do to you?
Maybe their Honda broke down.
Oh, I mean, I heard Hondas are pretty reliable. Well, that's what my mom told me. She's like, would she be lying to me then? If she told me that if it's somebody told me it's run wrong, I'm gonna go up to my mom and be like, I think you lied to me. Just walk up to them and be like, yo, dude, like, what the fuck? Somebody told you it was unreliable. Somebody randomly in chat just came up to me and said Honda's stupid. You think you're lying to me, mom? Alright, hold on. Let me pick something up real quick. Try Suzuki. I thought they just did motorcycles. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Is this person doing art? This person's doing art. What art are they doing? It's kind of cute art, actually.
Oh, difficult to tune. We're not. Dido is the one who tunes cars, not us.
Yeah, we don't fucking do shit. My profession. What is my profession? I think I have a profession. I mean, psychological studies, I guess. Like that's all I know. I'm gonna be honest with you. So far, just like my ass, it's sturdy like a Honda's grog. Hondas are garbage. You're doing gains? It's too late. It's too late. I am okay. No, fuck. I'll do gains before I leave. Give me a second. Give me a second. Next time the gains will work. Next time the gains will work. Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna get done with them real quick. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna give it to the artist. Holy shit.
Good choice.
Since we're basically gonna do some artistic integrity tomorrow, it makes sense to send you guys to an artist today. My profession is critical automated line night shift I support. Okay. All right, everybody. Oh, I fucking hate exercising. Oh, I'm so out of shape. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow when we finally start our Pathfinder day 1, and we get everything prepared. Hopefully. It all goes to par. We may have a little bit of I expect just a little bit of scuff. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm gonna expect a little bit of scuff, but that's kind of the whole thing about testing things out. Once the scuff comes, the scuff will leave, and we'll be all fine. Thank you very much for coming by. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys again next time. Mwah. Love you all. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll be back as the dragon, by the way.